Ashlee again, and for today's video I'm going to go over on how to do the sun salutation and why we practice it. Reasons why we do the sun salutation: it's a workout, and it helps with your flexibility, and also it's always good to stretch every day. Usually you do 12 flows or 12 times around doing the sun salutation. It's a repetitive process, but it's also very relaxing when you do it. Also, you don't have to do it slow. You can do it at different speeds. Doing it slower, really getting into those poses can help tone your muscles and strengthen them. I really like doing the sun salutation. Typically, you're supposed to do it in the morning. It's about 10 o'clock a.m. today. But I'm just going to show you a quick way on how to do it. You do it when the sun rises. That's why it's called the sun salutation. But there is another one you can do at night called the moon salutation, but I'm not going to do that one in this video today. I'm just going to demonstrate on how to do it. I'm just going to do it about 3 times in a row just so you guys can get the gist of it. Also, when you're doing the sun salutation, make sure you stay consistent with your practice. I try to do it about 3 times a week if I can, and I usually rotate like a day of weightlifting or go for a run, just to relax my body a little bit, because it is not good to overstretch your body. Listen to what your body is saying. And so like when you're ever in a yoga class, they're going to tell you, listen and don't overdo things. If you see somebody else doing it, focus on yourself. You are there, to get your practice in. Don't pay attention to anybody else. This is your body, right? So always just be conscious of your body, listen to it, and if you feel comfortable, then you can do it, but don't push yourself. Before getting in the video, I just wanted to show you guys, I don't know if you can see me anymore, but I did get new Lululemon like crop pants, I guess you could say. They're really cute. I think they are called Dance to Yoga or something. They still have them in their online store, but they're like crops. They got the ribbed part at the bottom. And they're like, I thought they were going to be cottony, but they're kind of like that runner windbreaker jacket kind of deal thing. And they do have a roll down tummy spot or whatever. And I think you can store stuff in it. This doesn't have any pockets, but I think I'll see if I can find a link, and I'll put that down in my description. Without further ado, let's get down to some sun salutations.
Dive in.
We begin by finding the front of our mat and relaxing our upper body, lowering the shoulders, and start to focus on our breathing. Once we found the front of our mat, we can stand in mountain pose and slowly begin rolling the shoulders backwards and then forwards to release all of that tension held in our necks and shoulders, opening the heart as well. After we feel that we rolled our shoulders backwards and forward enough times to loosen up our shoulder area and that tension, we can now start to bend in our knees and do a swan dive down towards the mat, extending that left foot, then the right foot back into a downward facing dog, wagging that tail, stretching it out. This is a flow, so it's one per breath, and we will flip our feet backwards for upward dog, then coming back to downward dog, and right foot towards the front of the mat and left foot to do a reverse swan dive into a chair pose, or you can place the hands towards the heart. Remember keeping a neutral spine and going into the flow once more with the left foot, then the right foot to downward dog, not hyperextending those elbows, coming down to a plank, upward facing dog, and not letting that stomach drop towards the mat, flipping the feet backwards, downward dog, right foot then left foot towards the mat, and coming to chair pose once again. Repeating the process once more into a reverse swan dive towards the mat, extending the left foot then the right foot. We should be warming up by now because we're holding our poses and getting a little bit more flexible in the back legs, wagging that tail, stretching out, flipping our feet upwards, not letting that stomach drop, remembering into a downward facing dog, right foot then left foot into that lunge, and coming up once more. Repeating the process once more, it's a reverse swan dive, coming down, arms towards the side of the mat, to downward facing dog, not hyperextending those legs. And since we're warmed up, we can start to extending our legs towards the sky and switching it to the other foot, not hyperextending in the elbow area, and coming down to a plank once more, not dropping that stomach for upward facing dog. My stomach is still off the ground. And then we're going to flip our feet backwards again into downward facing dog. And the plank into a reverse swan dive into chair pose. And last time through, wrapping up my how to do the sun salutation video, we can come down and start to hold each pose gradually since we've done it a couple of times. And always remember to take care of our bodies, not to hyperextend in the knees or elbow area. Always remembering to keep a micro bend because our bodies are different every day. And coming up towards the mat into mountain pose, we end each practice by saying namaste. And we have gratitude and give thanks towards today because it's another day that we have seen, and we are just so happy to be in this moment right now.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it gave you confidence and you want to also try doing the sun salutation now, because that was the point. It's an awesome workout. I try to do it about 3 times a week. But I only did it about 3 or 4 times. You can do it it said you can do it about 12 is usually what I do. But if you need to stop at any point in time, you can, take a break. Grab water. Water is what you always need just to hydrate yourself. And I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.